hoping that this actually is working. What about... Okay. Alright, this is just a test stream to see if I can get this actually work today. I'm gonna do an audio test. I'm gonna make sure that the stream will last without spontaneously kicking me out like it was. I'm really hoping that this audio sounds fine. Okay, it's taking the audio from the wrong device, so we can fix that. Which one was it again? This one? Settings. What do I sound like now? Oh, it's taking two audios. What the frick? That's weird. So then is this the audio that's... Wait. So this is the audio that's my mic, I would think. Yeah, I need to hear this to be able to gauge what's going on. Yep, I got it to work. I got my mic to work. Let's go. I'm gonna turn it down now because it's way too loud. Alright. Now, we just need to make sure it doesn't spontaneously combust. So let me record this. Just for reference, this is what the stream looks like. There's an end stream button right there. It is active currently, and this is what the it's showing. I'm doing this so I can show my brother in case things decide it's gonna crash. So we're at 4 minutes now, and nothing has gone wrong. Just fire up the game. I'll just join a race randomly. If I can last 10 minutes without an issue, then I will try doing the Summer Series race. Because I want to get that done. Oops. It's still running. running. Still running. Still running. Shift up. Shift down. Anti-lock. Clutch. Everything's still good on that front. So yesterday our streams made it to roughly the 5-minute mark. I deleted them so you can't tell, but I think I had a 10-minute stream and a 5-minute stream.
Drivers, start your engines.
So things are working. That's good. I might be able to do the craziest thing today. If things work and don't crash on me randomly, I can do the 12-hour stream today, starting with this stream. So what? Nope, it just ended. It just crashed after. Okay. Wait a minute. That's so weird. It's still running. Okay. This is a new one now. This problem is a new one. So this time around, it's still running on here. Excellent connection. It's still live. It still says I'm live. But on my phone, it just keeps kicking the stream out. Like it keeps saying it's done. Okay. I think it's time to do the end all be all here and just delete OBS. And just re-download OBS. It's so weird. But it hasn't ended the stream yet. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like the most undiagnosable problem of all time because it's not like it's giving me any data that I can use. Because it's saying the stream health is fine. I'm going to scoot this over here so I can keep a eye on it. And my stream's still running. Like it still says I'm live. Still live, everything's running fine.
Whoa, slow down.
My kbps is above normal. Sitting right where I need it. Dropped frames is only at a 5.5, which is solid. Still says I'm live.
Get ready now. Going green. in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Hey, Hardy's worker. If the stream randomly ends, just know it's my OBS, and I will have to fix it. This is what this stream is all about. I'm trying to get this to work, to run smoothly. Stream. OBS stream. Crash. Tube. And stream.
Drivers, start your engines!
The funny thing is my stream is like, it's running on average smoother than my typical streams run. Like the quality is better. We just had a dip in the kbps for a second. Drop frames 4%. Hello, Philip Moore. Hopefully this is a good sign that my stream problems are fixed. If we can make it to a half an hour without an issue, I think we can actually go for this.
Pit car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
What up? Hopefully my stream does not crash randomly on me.
Outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear. We got a wreck on the back straight.
Right now I'm just testing to see if things work out. But yeah, hi KB fan. If you weren't here for when I said it, this stream could potentially be the start of a 12-hour stream. Of my 12-hour stream. If it doesn't crash on me. And like, this has been the most undiagnosable problem I've ever had for my computer in my life. Cause like, my stream health is perfectly normal. Like, it's running smoothly, and it'll just end the stream. I don't click the end stream button. I don't click the stop streaming button on my OBS. It just ends the stream. The fact that we've gone 13 minutes with only one little hiccup is a really good sign, and it's running really smoothly. Honestly, better than normal. I'm just really worried that any minute now we could just have the stream end, and then that's just like the problem continuing. So I want to give it maybe 8 more minutes, and then we'll do summer series stuff if it has no problems.
Drivers, start your engines!
But I'm really hopeful right now. Another thing I might do is I might drop my quality down a notch again, because I had it set to, I have it set to 1080p as my maximum quality, but it seems to be more comfortable running at 720p. So maybe if I just run it at 720p, it'll be able to handle itself a little better, I guess, and it won't have this problem. It seems to be either an OBS problem or a bandwidth Wi-Fi problem, which is really unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to go for buying a new not a Wi-Fi card, but actually I think maybe a Wi-Fi card. I just need one that is able to pick up, because we have a really good Wi-Fi router now. We just bought a new one. It's now my computer's fault why it's not able to actually do anything with that Wi-Fi, because currently I can only use the 2.4G Wi-Fi rather than the 5G or the 4G Wi-Fi, which is really infuriating to me. Okay, dropped frames. Seems fine. It looks like it just had a hiccup there on my end. Oh, I just sent it in way too deep. I'm too busy focused on everything going on right now. This isn't really a stream where I'm actually attempting to drive good or attempting to drive bad, aka getting wrecks for my crash compilations. This is just a stream where I'm begging that it doesn't end on me. But yeah, I think that's going to be my next step. I'm going to end this stream in a couple minutes, and I'm going to start the summer series LCQ stream. I'm going to drop the quality down to 720p, and then we are going to go for it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then there's more work to do on my end. But I'm going to call this stent the first part of the 12-hour stream, meaning I will be ending by 12 p.m. Is this a 12-hour stream? Potentially. This could be the beginning stages of it. I'm going to segment this stream so that I don't die inside, and also because I have a lot to do today still.
Get ready now. Going green.
So I'm probably going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this stream. I'm going to make a playlist first off just for this stream alone. I'll make a 12-hour stream playlist. I'll retitle this to the first part of the 12-hour stream. And then the summer series races will be the first segments of the stream. I figured during this stream I want to do a little bit of everything. I want to do some NR 3 stuff. I want to, you know, maybe potentially do some Roblox stuff. Oh.
You're in the middle, 3 wide, inside. Still there. Clear.
It's running nice now. It's actually running really smooth. It's had 2 hiccups the entire in this entire stream, which is really, really good. Oh, I overcorrected. Well, okay. I think that this has been a success. Cacao Bush win at Richmond. He's been pretty fast there. I could see it. Though with how this year's been, he might just bin it on like the final corner. Okay. Let me set this up. We're going to attempt to do the summer series race. The LCQ race. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the title. I'm going to keep this stream on. And we're going to go for Summer 24 Series Q. Okay, just give me 1 second here. I'm just retitling the video. And today is August 1st. Alright, let me change the thumbnail. to the correct one. I think it's this one. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Playlist. 2024 Summer Series. Okay, perfect. Got this thing set up. This is finally looking good. Okay. You can okay. Oh no. Oh no. As soon as I change the stream, it just that was weird. It just kicked me out on my phone, but it's running still. Oh no. The bitrate just dropped to hell. Okay. Yeah, I gotta end the stream. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream quickly, restart the stream, and I'm gonna drop the quality to 720p so that the bitrate can be dropped as well, just so it will handle better. I think that's honestly the best move. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart the stream, the LCQ, because it dropped. I could do this stream. It's just I'm really afraid that it's gonna just crash on me middle of the stream and it's gonna be a disaster. I'm fearful. I'm fearful of that happening. I mean, I guess we can go for it. It just fixed itself, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna get things ready in the meantime. But the streaming recently has been really, really rough. Nothing has worked. Patchy. We'll see if it does fine with this. Okay. Nothing ever runs well, does it? It's back up to where it's supposed to be, or at least close to. No, it just fell down. Man. Okay, we need. Let's see what we need. We need that. That. I believe that's it. And then what we do is we click on them and we refresh them. Okay. Awesome. So then all we really need then is yeah, the OBS is teasing me on whether or not it wants to work or not, because it'll run smoothly, and then like after a couple minutes, it'll just drop for some reason for like 10 seconds and make me think that the stream's just gonna end, but then it doesn't. It just kind of solves itself. I don't know. Weird. Okay, we'll go for it. That was the biggest hiccup that it's had so far. But it seems to be handling itself better. I will be streaming for the rest of the day, probably in 720p. Yeah, it's running good again. I think it's just my internet. My internet's really unstable sometimes. So yeah, I think we're set. So let me run. This is when it really starts to kick my butt, because it really does not like when I start opening things. But I gotta open up the desktop. Looks like I need the Better Cautions mod. Bingo, that's there. And we're gonna do collision under cautions, live collision back, modern double file restarts. And then finally we're going to be doing we don't need the free cam. Okay. One last thing before we get into this. I'm gonna just adjust something in the game quickly. I don't know why I ran the Better Cautions mod right now. I just wanted to make sure it was fine. Final thing I gotta do. This is a last minute decision. I'm changing one of the track INIs for the race. I'm changing it to making the drafting distance a little further. I'm gonna go for that. Sweet. Let me just reopen up the Better Cautions. That's the download, my bad. We'll just do it from here, I guess. Okay. 30 laps is the total number of laps. Full pace lap. Yep. And everything looks good. Let's turn on the race itself. And let's get a look at the starting lineup for the LCQ race. Just as a reminder, the LCQ is set up. Let me just turn on the game audio a little more. The LCQ audio. The LCQs are set based off of the top 30 in points. If you're top 30 in points, you're locked in for the race. If you are below the top 30 in points, you are forced to run these LCQ races to get yourself in. Top 10 in the race will make the show. So we'll have a 40-car field for the main event. Anyone else going home? 16 cars in this race, which means 6 cars will be going home. Front row is a all Dodge front row. Brad Cheston, and he is side by side with Average Sucks. And then after that, Nathan Will. He has missed every single race this season, along with the person beside him, NF03. Both of them are looking to have a good race and get into the race for once. And with a pretty good starting position, I think that this is a pretty good shot right here. After that, Christopher Belfin in the 20 and Jimmy Waffles in the 72. Noah Sewell in the 22 and Peter Drake in the 66. William Ayers in the 98. Jackson Brown in the 75. Alex M. and Jacob Abner. Final 2 rows, Coop Snyder and Tom Tittles. And final row, Jesse Vodders and Bowman Fan 584. Stream is looking smooth at the moment, but as we have now seen, it could literally kill itself at any second. So if the stream does end, just bear with me. I've really been fighting this for the past couple of days. It seems to not want to end itself this time, rather the traditional way of just dropping every single frame till there's no frames to drop anymore. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, once I end this stream for the main event, which will be later today, probably just after the LCQ, since we're gonna try to attempt the 12-hour stream, starting with this stream itself. So We're about half an hour into this whole dealio. I think, how long do we got left on this? Just want to make sure. Okay, 130 seconds. Usually the LCQ times are a little smaller because of the field size. So today's agenda, I think, is going to be kind of just based off of what I feel. If there's any ideas, anything that you guys want me to do, I'll do it. We can do Roblox. We can just do a lot of NR 2003. It's 12 hours. It's a lot of time. I think personally, I want to do the Summer Series stuff, get that done with, so then we have everything set for that. And then I want to probably just do some NR 2003 stuff for a little bit, enjoy that. And then I think I'll do a chunk of my stream with the webcam. I will be taking a lunch break, which will be a probably 20-minute break. I'm gonna need a couple breaks. Obviously, I don't want to. The stream is gonna be paused, or I'm gonna have a screen up, and also I'm gonna definitely have to separate these streams because YouTube does not like posting the VODs for streams that are longer than 6 hours. So I'm definitely going to be ending the streams at certain points and restarting the stream. So I'll have everything set into parts, and I'll be putting things in a playlist if you want to rewatch for your favorite moments. Yeah, I'm just going to have a 12-hour stream playlist, and then that'll be able to sort itself. So we're going to do the LCQ. I'm going to get off for a second, just complete a couple of things around the house now that I know that this is working. Uh-oh. Running fine? That was weird. There's a bit of a hiccup. Usually when I say there's a hiccup going on, it's usually the stream doing something a little scary. When I lose my mind, that means the stream is trying to end itself. Alrighty. Time for the command to start the engines for the LCQ.
Drivers, start your engines.
There is the command. Fire the engines for a 30-lap event. Side by side. Again, all Dodge front row. Brad Cheston and Average Sucks. During the testing, I made the LCQ race a little goofy, so there is a chance that we could just pile it up. So if you're in this race and you get wrecked, I guess you're gonna have to blame me on it. I don't know. I tried to make the drafting distance a little bit further before the race, but I never tested it, so this could be rough. Anyways, 30 laps. We finally got to do this. Green flag is out for the LCQ. Brad Cheston with a great jump. He's going to take the entire top spot over the 14. He's falling back, and it's going to be 3 wide now for second as we go into 1 for the first time. 3 wide all over the place. Big run on the outside from the 72. He's going to try to get above the 14. Oh, we have a car spinning down the backstretch. Coop Snyder, Jacob Abner, no caution. We're going to continue on here. Isaiah did not hit anything. As we have a hornet's nest behind them. Is Abner slow? Coop Snyder able to keep it rolling. 3 wide now in the very back of the field. This area is a bit chaotic currently. And this is the battle for the final spot in as well, as it looks like the 75 and the 78 are both in. But here comes Tom Tittles down to the inside. He just got shoved up the track by the 13 and Jesse Vaughters. He's going to make a move now to pass him as Brad Cheston leads and pulls away. Nathan Will in second.
Christopher Bell fan in third. NFO3 in fourth. Battle for fifth here between the 14 and the 72. Then it's the 22, 66, 9, 13, 75, 78, 48, 98, 11, and finally the 85. They're going to need a caution to get back in this thing. So it looks like the final spot is now Jesse Vaughters. So we work lap number 4. Vaughters on the outside of the 9. He's looking to take his momentum now to pass the 66 as well. He's going to look to the outside. Not going to get there. All over his bumper, though, as we go into turn 3. He's going to tuck back in behind him. That's going to allow the 75 to get a run here. And that's going to allow for a battle for 10th now as the 13 tries to pass the 66. It's a battle for 9th. Further up, single file the whole way up to the top spot. It's a battle for 13th. Battle for 10th here between Jackson Brown and Tom Tittles. Brown on the outside, using that momentum from the high line. He's going to stall out just a little bit, and that's going to allow the 48 to come and join this fight. Otherwise, we got a pretty good battle here between the 66 and the 13. Vaughters is going to try to use that inside line. He checks up there. Looks like he got just a little bit loose. Now single file. Battle between the 72 and the 14. This is for the 5th position. So looks like Average Sucks is going to get that spot back. We're looking to see something really unprecedented here. The 26 and the 8, both of them who have not made a single race so far this year, are both in a pretty good spot, honestly, running 2nd and 4th. Battle continues between the 66 and the 13, side by side now down the front straightaway. And this is going to pull in the 9 car, I believe. I think we have a battle for 2nd going on. Close there. 20 car really had to check up there. He kind of had a shallow entry, and that allowed the 26 to pull away briefly there as he made up all of his ground there off of the corner. And this can be side by side going into turn 3, it looks like. Not really. And this pulls the 8, the 14, and the 72 all into this battle. $14 down the inside. Can't make the move. Bowman fan, Jackson Brown trying to race their way in. Tittles is now to 9th. Drake falls to 10th. Drake still holds at the 10th position. Cheston has led every lap. Nathan Wells held 2nd basically every lap. NFO3 now to 3rd. Christopher Bell fan to 4th, but he's going to battle here with the 72. There's a battle for the 8th position. We got a line of cars here now. As the 75 catches the 66 here. This is going to be a battle for the final spot in. As we have a battle between the 48 and the 78. 48 was at the very back of the field, and he's managed to pass numerous guys here. It looks like that 66 car is starting to stall out and fall back. Here's a couple battles going on. 72 and 8 for third. Looks like this 8 car is going to get a massive run down the front stretch. And he's going to look underneath of the 20 here. As we go into 1, he's going to get that run. He's going to carry that momentum. But it's not going to work. That 20 car gets a nice entry into the corner. And he's going to pull way far away. Vargas is going to look high in the 72 here. Battle between Tom Tittles and the 14. Tittles is going to get that spot. We got a battle starting to heat up between Peter Drake and Jackson Brown. This is the final spot in. Drake's going to pull way up to the 14 here. And he's going to try to take back over 9th. And Brown's going to try to carry his momentum with him. 3-car battle for the final spot. Make it 4 cars. Here comes the 48. Looking low. Can't get there, but he's all over the back bumper of that 14 car. He's the final guy in now currently. As it's still a 4-car battle as the 78 now pulls in halfway through this race. Battle for 11th. There's Tittles on the high side. He's up to 8th, 9th, 10th. And then 11th is that 48 car. He's carried a ton of momentum from the very back of the field. Started back there, and he is on his way to battling with the 14. 78 passes the 75. Here comes the 11. He spun out, and he has now carried himself all the way up into this battle. That's honestly really impressive. But could he carry that momentum into the top 10? He's going to have a lot of work to do. I mean a lot. Brad Cheston, Nathan Will, Vaughters. Christopher Belfan, F03 is fading just a little bit here. And Waffles. Noah Sewell, Tom Tittles, Peter Drake, and Average Sucks is your final guy in. So it looks like we're starting to stall out here with this final 5. Because no one's really able to get much ground. Here comes the 9 though, trying to battle the 22. He's going to get to the inside. But it looks like the high line is the one that really prevails in this corner. But he's going to get a really good run and take that spot. So he's up to 7th. Oh, pass there. 48 just got around the 14. He's going to be in the 10th spot now. as we hit 10 laps to go. Oh, nearly crashed there between the 9 and the 22. That was a big block there from the 9. And that's going to bring the 66 to this battle. He just checks up. So we have a 3-car battle in the end of the field. Between the 98, the 11, and the 75. How many races have you DNQ'd? Honestly don't even know that fact. I think at least one. I want to say at least one. I don't know though. Battle between the 22 and the 9 here. Continues as the 9 gets his spot back. 14 still fading here. He's going to allow the 78 to get a massive run there down the back stretch. 11 passes the 98. Battle here for the 9th position between the 66 and the 48. So here comes the 78 with a big run. Alex M. in that Kool-Aid car. He's going to pull up to the back bumper of the 48 now. He's going to try to look low. He's going to look. He's still there. 78 is going to take that final spot. Side by side down the back straightaway. And into 3. He checks up. 48 continues his momentum, and he will hold that spot. Battle for the 11th now between the 14 and the 78. And that also brings the 75. As that's a 3-car battle right there. There's a 4-car battle right there, just within the top 5. Looks like Tom's car has really been lit on fire here as he's moved up. He's still battling that 22 though. So, last guy in the 48, then it's the 14. Then the 75, then the 78, 98, 11. We're having a battle for second here between the 26 and the 13. So we're entering the closing laps of this race. 5 to go. I think if you're at the back of this pack, you're going to need a caution. I'm talking the 85, the 11, the 98. After that, I mean, one change in momentum and you're still in it. But it's the more laps that wind down, it's getting increasingly harder and harder for these guys. These 3 back here. But the 48 kind of just stalled out right there, and I think that's going to maybe bring them in just a little bit. Let's see what lap times he got. He got a 33.947. And he just did a 33.937. So he's a tenth a second faster on that lap. And they're slower. That's a lie. 78 was faster. We'll see this lap. 33.5, and these were 33.4 from the 75. That was the only one comparable to him. So that was a slower lap for the 14 there. Like I said, one change in momentum and it's like you're back in the race. This race does seem like the AI has dirty air. It's really weird. You're actually right on that. The passing seemed very hard because the outside lane seems to be dominant, but the AI loves... I mean, other than right there in turn 1, you can kind of get away with it there. . Oh, the 48 just stalled out right there. This is the last lap. Final lap, by the way. 86 wins the LCQ. 26 gets second. He locks himself in. Same with the 13. Third. Fourth for C-Bell Fan. Fifth for Waffles. NFO 3. Tom Tittles. Noah Sewell. Peter Drake. Final one in. Bowman Fan 584. And it's over for the other guys. But I say my drafting distance was further than that. Mine was at a 0.9. 0.95. I was trying to find a bounce where they would pass, but also be able to have accidents. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to work on the AI line modifier because I want natural wrecks. That's what I'm trying to get in the race, is to have the AI to have natural wrecks, because I don't want a race that'll stem the entire race, you know. But at the same time, it's a really hard balance to get, because the AI don't make mistakes. You gotta actually force the AI to make mistakes by either messing with the AI line modifier or yeah. But hey, if you have any recommendations before we do the main event, I would love to hear them. I definitely will turn the drafting distance up, though. Probably back up to 1. Okay. Race 4. LCQ. There's the music. Alright. So, just gonna... We'll do is we will keep that on. I'm going to adjust the first. I'm going to put the people who are in the race in the race. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is I know that you can. I have messed with the AI line modifier in this race. Like, I've been messing with it. I think it's just I gotta turn the drafting distance up and the modifier up as well. The settings I've been using so far have been kind of like medium for the line modifier and high for low for the drafting distance. But if I like find a balance here, I think I'll be fine. But yeah, let's put people in the race here. So in the race, I have everyone else in. Everyone who already was locked in. It looks like it's the 13. He's one of them. 20, 22, 26. And then after that, 48, 72. 86, 8, and we're missing 2 more, it looks like. 9. Who's the guy I'm missing? Wasn't the 98, wasn't the 85, wasn't the 78, wasn't the 75, 66. Well, bam. Alright, that's done with. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I am going to end this stream. I'm going to set up this. I'm going to do just a little bit of testing just so I make sure I'm doing everything right. And we'll come back for the main event. And then after that, we'll do more streaming stuff for the rest of the day, basically. But yeah, this will be... I won't call this my first break, but this will be my my opportunity to get things set up for the main event and the rest of the stream. I think I will. The stream had a couple hiccups and one big moment. Do you think I should drop the quality, just so we avoid that? I think that's maybe a good idea. Like I said, if it kicks you out, the only thing it's done is it's said that the stream's ended on, if you're like watching the stream, it's ended. But like from my side, it's still going. I have noticed that there is a little bit of dropped frames, so I am gonna drop the quality down to 720p as my streaming quality, and then I can turn my kbps down. Did this end already? Yes, the LCQ ended. If you want to go back and check it out, you can. The main event will be in probably 20 minutes. But yeah, let me end this stream briefly, and we will come back. See you guys in a few minutes.